LUBCON is basically a German company and based headquarters at Maintal, very close to Frankfurt. And so we are spread across the world. So we have many subsidiaries in the majority countries. And in few places we have our channel partners. Okay, so and in India we are based at Bangalore. Our headquarters is at Bangalore. And we are into the business of specialty lubricants, manufacturing specialty lubricants. So we innovate, we develop, we do the R&D, and then we manufacture it to the market. See, basically ours is into specialty lubricants. As I told, the word specialty is very important because we manufacture the high-grade lubricants where there are stringent conditions like temperatures or high speeds are involved. And so we have more than 4,000 range of products. So different oils, greases, precisely manufactured for each and every application. So like our management chooses the additives and everything very carefully, which does not have an adverse effect to the environment, and so such products. And also we have biodegradable products. So we go ahead and produce biodegradable products. So for various industries, and coming to automotive, textile, food, corrugation, and metro, aviation. So these are our major core industries which we manufacture.
Actually, basically, one of the leading, I would say, leading products that we produce is basically in the textile industry. Although we have a lot of products nowadays for the food H1 industry, but basically in the textile we have a lot of opportunities actually, especially for the spinning, processing, knitting. We are, I would say, we are having good supplies not only in India, but also in Bangladesh, where textile hub are also there, even in Vietnam. Nowadays in Indonesia, a lot of textiles are growing also. Many countries like China are moving to this area where they can invest. So we have a lot of opportunities. So we develop our products, especially for the processing unit and high-speed application in the spinning, etc., etc. So I would say textile is one of the key industry wherein we are very, we are, how do I say, we are, you can see us in all the application in the textile industry, LUBCON lubricants. So, well, it's a good question actually. To tell you frankly, in the OEMs, we are not totally represented by the OEM. We are not even, some OEM are not recommending us. But due to our interaction or communication with all the end user and even the owner, we were managed to, to at least try our product and see what is the result or what will be the performance of our product. And in the end, at the end of the day, they will notice that our product is not as compared to other big brands. We are also, I would say, number one in terms of quality and efficiency, in terms of machinery.
Just to add to that, like we have the number of products. If you see, like I told you, we have 4,000. We have 150-200 products only for textile, and it does not have any other application. So that is the advantage with LUBCON. So particularly developed for that application, like for draw frame, for knitting machine, the stenter machine where high temperatures are there. So this is the advantage. And one more big advantage is we not only give lubricant solution, we also have automatic loop systems, and we have some self-lubricated bearings. And we recently also developed a new software for the bigger industries where the applications and tasks are more to manage that lubrication, for the production people. We have developed only a lube management software. So we have covered the complete range of lubrication. So this is the advantage with LUBCON for the customers. And we are very flexible in terms of developing a product. So our application engineer, when they go to the customer, they'll study the application, and if there is no product in our range, we can immediately develop it. We are very fast with our R&D. We can give the samples, we can take the trial, and then we can commercialize it. So that is how we do it. So this is an advantage.
Another thing I'd like to ask, because our product is I would say our product is really good, but sometimes it's really difficult to penetrate, especially if you are not OEM recommender. But the good thing with us, the technical support that we provide to the end user, for example, not only for the lubricants, but the technical support we are given to them is superb, I would say. That's why I can say that this is a good thing that they appreciate from us. We have what we call the triangle of lubrication, which is, I think, very important especially for the application wherein textile required. Because, like for example, the right quantity, the timing of the lubrication, and the what you say, the right quality is very important, because you have to have at least because if let's say for example in one lubrication point you have to have at least 2 months or 1 month in interval, and you cannot follow this, and at the same time you use the wrong lubricants and the right quality. This is the thing that we need to approach to the maintenance people, because for example you have a standard interval, but you miss that. For example, instead of doing 2 months, you make it 3 months. You already make problems to the bearing. So I think maybe my colleagues can add on this.
Yeah, just to add, see, usually what we do is we correlate between the OEMs and the end users. So like OEMs in spinning like Rita or LMW, we talk to them. We understand from the basic, from the machine, prospect, what is the requirement for them, like what is the speed, what is the temperatures involved, and what is the life of that particular equipment or the gearbox. And then we also take the end user feedback, because they are the people who relubricate it and what are their requirements. And we correlate these two and we give a solution to that particular application. So that is how we do. Of course, see, like our lubricants, as I told you, we don't manufacture the conventional one. We do only the high grade lubricants, so which give a long-term relubrication, as Mr. Boggs was telling, because the temperatures are very high, the speeds are high, and these machines, as you rightly said, has to run smoothly without any breakdown for the production people and all. And also we ensure, like in turn, there is an indirect benefit with the power savings, because once the temperature is reduced with help of the lubricant, the overall power, there is a reduction. So
that is why also we made an application which we call STC, wherein it is very important for the company, especially the big company, wherein the lubrication is not being followed, for example. So this application helps the maintenance people actually, and even the group of people in the maintenance, the manager, the supervisor, or the lubricator itself. We have an apps that help them to and guide them. But before this app is implemented or run in the plant, we have to do some what we call this audit in the plant to check all the application, what is the requirement, what is the time required, what is the what is the lubrication required for this, and then all of these we input in the application, and then this will be a guide for them to do all the application. They will be guided by this. The intervals are there, the quality that we are going to use is there, what we call this, so I told the timing, the quantity, the right timing and the quantity is very important. So once you miss this, you already made a mistake. You cannot guarantee that the life of example of the bearing will last to the up to the mark or up to the maximum life of the bearing. So this is very important. This is very important, and this is becoming our tools to penetrate actually the industry wherein we are going to, whether it is food, whether it is textile, whatever industry we are. And so far we are in the textile, we are having a good STC running in the Philippines right now, and we are still happy with it, and hopefully in some other industries we can also
STC is like Smart Task Control, the full form. The last product which I told you, the lube management. Yeah. So we call it as STC. Yeah, actually, see, LUBCON globally has presently 4 manufacturing plants. One in Germany, one in Poland, one in USA, and one in Maintal, Philippines. And we also have a small plant in South Africa. Our management has now purchased a 1.5 acre land close to Bangalore in the industrial area. So it will be a very modern, full-fledged manufacturing plant. And so most probably we are expected to inaugurate in mid of next year, 2023. So it will have very high sophisticated machines, a very modern laboratory. So we will have a very clean room manufacturing. So especially to support majorly for the Indian market, because most of the raw materials are available in India. And then the plans of our management is also to export. So we are assuming that almost 25% will be exported to the neighboring countries and also to Europe. That is the plan of our management.